Revolutions were not started by weapons. They were started by words, articulated words. Throughout history, the most influential figures, from presidents to philosophers, have mastered one thing in common: articulation. Not just language, but language with intention, clarity, elegance, and impact. And today's world, you cannot express yourself with precision, poise. You risk being misunderstood, underestimated, or ignored. So why does articulation matter so much? Truly, articulation is not merely speaking fluently. It's an art of expressing the complex thoughts in coherence, compelling, and structured manner. It demands cognitive clarity, knowing what you want to say. It demands linguistic control, knowing how to say it. It demands emotional intelligence, knowing when and where to say it. So it is the most important aspect of intellect and influential skills. Why does the world respect the articulation? See, in the age of noise, clarity is the new charisma. People who articulate well, they earn more credibility, faster in interviews, in negotiations. They establish authenticity, authority in meetings and leadership roles. They command attention in debates and discussions. They inspire actions with minimum words and maximal impact. Your voice becomes your signature asset, especially in digital arena, where presence means presentation. Now here are some tools which can help you to develop supreme articulation. Vocabulary precision. Use unambiguous, exact, and contextual terms. For instance, instead of saying "I'm not sure," say "that requires further examination." Instead of saying "it's a bad idea," say "it's strategically unsound." So structured thinking, speaking in frames and thoughts. So saying like there are 3 reasons why this matter, like complete seriousness. Let's distract this issue with 2 key parts: complete authenticity, complete authority. If you just use the rhythm and speak with deliberate pacing, then trust me, if you emphasize the most important words, pauses are not breaks, they are punctuation of power. The cognitive rehearsal, thinking in paragraphs, not in scattered sentences. Reading editorials, listening to orators, imitating that elegance. Language of leadership is cooperating expressions. Like let's evaluate this from a broader perspective in order to come to a conclusion. This initiative aligns with our core objectives. I advocate for sustainable approach. Now from communication to command. See, a well-articulated thought becomes a strategic tool. It reduces conflict. It inspires trust. It builds reputation. It influences decisions. Whether you are a teacher, you are an entrepreneur, civil servant, student, if you can articulate, you can lead minds and you can shift narratives. In this video, you got to know about articulation means clarity, intent, language plus timing. Articulation. It's not a talent, it's a skill, and every skill is learnable. Now the world listens to those who speak with direction, not just with dictation. Now, if this resonated with you, don't just subscribe to this channel, subscribe to your own intellectual evolution. And in the comments, you can write, I choose to speak with impact. Take better care of yourself. See you in the next video. Bye.